Oftentimes, you might be feeling the same way. You have all this potential of what you could do, but are you really out there on the seas, exploring new lands, having these new experiences, sharing your message powerfully? Maybe not. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. This is one of my favorite quotes because thinking about this, ships are just these amazing vessels that are out there to explore the world, to see all the magic that's out there. But when they're tied up in a harbor, they're not doing nothing. Oftentimes you might be feeling the same way. You have all this potential of what you could do, but are you really out there on the seas, exploring new lands, having these new experiences, sharing your message powerfully? Maybe not. Now, oftentimes what happens is people, they want to, but the fear, what are people going to think? They're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of the audience's thoughts. They're afraid, if I put myself out in the world, am I going to be criticized and said that I'm not good enough? And this fear keeps us anchored and tied up in the harbor. And this is about busting through those ropes and saying, look, this is why we need to take this action, start putting yourself out there. Now, something I offer to you. I had a client of mine recently when I was away traveling. She was saying exactly that. I want to do videos, but I'm afraid of the criticism and the judgment of the people. There are two things that we must look at. One, what is your inner critic? Oftentimes, the fears that we have about other people is a reflection of how we talk to ourselves and how we think to ourselves. If you are worried that the audience is going to be critical and judgmental of you, I want to invite you to look inside and go, are you critical and judgmental of yourself? Because once you start seeing yourself for the power that you have and being kinder to yourself, then the audience is going to be kinder. Now, two, it's about putting ourselves out there. She goes, Lucas, it's a big risk. It's a big risk. I don't want to, ruin my reputation. I don't want to humiliate myself. I've worked so hard to build this experience. I don't want to let it all go and lose it if I get up and give a talk and it doesn't go how I wanted. Here's the other thing. It's the reversal of risk. People think, oh, it's risky, so I'm not going to put myself out. And you have a totally understandable reason to do that because, hell, it is scary to put yourself out there. People could judge you. You could make a mistake. You could embarrass yourself. But the bigger risk is in staying in that harbor. And I'll tell you why. Think about all the regrets you're going to have if you don't take action. Thinking back of going, what if? What if I'd give myself permission to put myself out there? What if I had done that video? What if I had given that talk? What if I said yes to myself and to share my message authentically? These are the regrets that build and they sap your energy. They sap your energy. They create so much stress and unhappiness in your life. You are better off getting a no, completely embarrassing yourself than sitting there thinking, oh my God, I should have done this or that, and beating yourself up. Take that power back and reverse that risk. The riskiest thing you can do is to not share your message in a bigger way. And when you know that and when you own that, it's like, that gives you freedom because that's what's going to propel you. Now, as you're starting out and you're putting yourself out there, you might be thinking, this is nerve-wracking, all these eyes on me. Well, here's one thing that I used that was very helpful. And what it was every time I got up, I was speaking, especially when I was starting out, all these eyes, the criticism, feedback, oh, you made this mistake, you made that mistake. Yeah, I did. But guess what? I'm out here playing in the game and you are in the audience watching, okay? In this, treat this like this is like a sports game. There's gonna be people on the field playing the game and there's gonna be way more people in the stands watching and paying money to see you. So what? You get up there and you make a couple mistakes. You are gonna be the person that magnifies this mistake more than anyone. But the second thing, you're getting up there, you are losing that risk and you're actually building relevant experience. You're developing yourself every single time. You're playing the game. You're improving and you're having the ability to share your message to make an impact in the world. So looking at it, the riskiest thing that you can do is to not share your message with confidence, to not seize those opportunities, to not do that video, to not put yourself out there. And so this is when we come back. You are an amazing vessel. You're an amazing boat. And this isn't about being tied up in harbor anymore. This is about you going out there, sailing those seas, experiencing having the richness of life and sharing that message so that instead of having regrets, you're going to have a massive amount of experiences of pride that you look back and go, yeah, you know what? I went through some adversity. I did that. And you're going to look back with that pride of the accomplishments that you have achieved. So thank you so much. And if you want to get a mentor to help you step by step to really cut that rope and start exploring, get that vessel out there at sea, the fast way to do so is to go on levelupliving.com/apply. The link is below. Fill out the information. You'll book a call with one of our team, and if it's the right fit, this is going to be the fastest way to have you put yourself out there to start getting that vessel free and to share that world, make the impact that you were made to have. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, put it in here, join the team, because we have the community that's coming up. And when you subscribe to this channel, you will get notified when the latest videos are up. So you'll be the first to watch it, first take advantage to become your most confident self.